Welcome back to Gestalheim Productions' 3 Mass Planning. When last we left our heroes, they were dealing with a fight with the Gnoll Gang, and I believe the last time, Delaney whiffed a hit by a lot. Like, I believe it was in that one. But as we hit back into it, the party is continuing to fight to both stop the Gnoll Gang and rescue Delaney's sister. Our promo for this week is Fellhaven, from the makers of Thornvale, who many of you have heard on this podcast in various campaigns, but they have a new campaign coming out, and we hope you check it out.
The year is 1890. The place is a quickly growing city in England. The problem? There's been a murder.
Well, Martin, there's been an incident.
From the crew that brought you Thornvale, a new Urban Shadows actual play adventure arrives. Meet the Lord, Martin Harcroft.
And of course, you're still not interested in sharing your plans.
Not until things are a bit more developed.
The blind industrialist, Sebastian Ferris.
I actually own the factory over yonder there.
And the ghost who's in denial about her own undeath, Eleanor Rigby.
You're a ghost?
What? No, very much alive.
I think it takes one to know one.
Master of Ceremony Susanna will take Andrew, Wesley, and Hannah through a dark and gritty city.
You don't know who Samson Casey is, and you're walking around here alone.
Full of secrets and magic.
There's a bit of a pop of green light, and in her hand forms a glass of wine.
These unusual companions will have to team up to answer one question. Who killed August Hayworth?
August Hayworth?
Hearing his name, he kind of blearily looks over at you. He looks confused.
She slaps him.
And he kind of reels back a little bit, and he says, "Oh, that felt familiar."
Welcome to Fellhaven.
If you enjoyed our shows, you should also be checking out the network we're a part of, the Fun Installers Network, whose promo will be playing next, and then we'll be on to the show.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. On the frontier of the internet is a new website being constructed called FuninstallersNetwork.com, where they install fun directly into your brain, where they do collaborations with other creators, such as video game reviews, podcast episodes, art galleries, and they even do little game master tips for you who like tabletop role-playing games. So make sure to go over to FuninstallersNetwork.com and tell them that this really cool radio guy sent ya. Now back to your regularly scheduled program, whatever it may be.
Angela, it is your turn.
Okay. Well, things have changed significantly over the course of the last, 6 seconds?
Yeah.
6 to 12 seconds. Like 3 gnolls, a witherling popped out, died. Another witherling popped out over there. Keelian popped out, controlled a witherling. Another gnoll popped out and broke his bow. It's been an eventful 6 seconds.
Gilliam pops out and commands this hidden witherling. All you just hear is his booming voice, and it's just like, what the fuck? Where'd you come from?
It's like, where'd you come from? Where'd that come from? Where'd the other thing come from?
Anyway, Angela, what are you doing?
She is going to make like the peace cleric she is, and I would say peace out, but it's not really peacing out. It's just balm of peace. So she's going to take. Her action is going to be moving and healing as she does. So right. Robin, at the start of the walk, Robin is going to gain back 2d6 plus 4 hit points.
Okay.
That's
oh god, you're giving her more orb fuel.
Look, she doesn't want her to get killed yet. So 5 points to the cat.
Okay.
Let's see. Ashara is going to get back 8 hit points.
Lovely jubbly.
And then as a bonus action, after she finishes her moves / action, she is going to pop spiritual weapon between the. Well, first off, which witherling is this? Is this the one that is still? Oh, it's dead. Okay,
it's dead again.
Oh, okay. In that case, she's gonna pop the spiritual weapon here. And
so this guy is just being ganged now, and then there's just this healthy Gnoll right here.
Well, look at it this way: if it dies, maybe its little buddies will turn tail.
Bro, that's usually how packs work.
So, as part of the bonus action, it take the spiritual weapon. What is Bahamut's?
I don't know, but I am going to give you a baby dragon icon for the spiritual weapon.
That's like
right now. Because
that's a very good question. What Bahamut's like weapon is, considering he's like a magic user essentially.
Yeah.
Well, he also is known for like monks and such in some settings. So,
is this Packleer about to catch a spiritual hand?
Yeah, he's gonna have to catch a fist, I guess, until I say otherwise. So let's see, where the heck my D20 go? There's
your spiritual weapon now on the board.
Okay, thank you. That needs to be over here. It's a swinging.
Okay.
That's a nat 20.
Roll me damage.
Yes, we are
okay.
Slay these things.
They have a fucking chance.
Sorry, doing. Okay, so 17 damage.
Okay, how do you want to do this?
Just punch him straight through the frickin' sternum, all the way out through the back, and just hold his beating hard. No, just punch straight through the guy.
Okay.
So, beat him from the front, stabbed in the back, and then from the side just gets bodied.
Oh, it is from the side. Okay, and that yeah. So we'll just say, hey, through the side, it's still cool.
Okay.
It just goes through both arms instead.
Okay.
That is the end of my turn. Expended literally everything.
Yeah, alright, that one's dead. That one's dead. Delaney, it is your turn again.
Dead. A lot of dead things.
Delaney's still angry, and he's gonna run over. He's gonna pick up his staff, and he's running right for Gnoll C.
Okay.
I.e. basically the last man standing.
You know what? I think Delaney is going to. He's not thinking straight, so he's not actually going to hit with the quarterstaff. I feel like he stabs in the ground and basically pull jump / mule kicks into this one. You're going.
Okay. Would that be an unarmed strike?
Yeah.
Okay, roll me your thing for unarmed strike.
That's a 14.
Nope, misses.
Okay, I'm going to use my last key point to flurry of blows.
Okay.
I feel like it's kind of like a wushu thing where he kicks at it, the Gnoll dodges it away, and he just kind of like whips back with his fist.
Okay.
That's a 22 and another nat 20.
Okay, roll me damage for both, please.
I mean, hey, that crit makes up for the missed attack.
Okay. That is a 5 and a 12 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Still standing.
Yeah, this is the only one who's been untouched through this entire thing, basically watching all of his friends just drop dead around him.
Okay, is that all you're doing this turn?
Yes, because I think I don't have anything else. I picked up my bonus action.
Okay, Killian, it is your turn.
Oh, wonderful. I'm going to come up beside this feller here, or maybe like over here.
Okay.
And I'm going to hit him with the glaive.
All right, roll me an attack.
And wait, you're flanking now, aren't you? Doesn't that make it advantage?
I honestly don't know any of those rules.
Because that's like positioning, essentially.
No, that doesn't. Well, unless this, because I'm not directly behind the other Gnoll.
Yeah, you have to be like directly across from your ally, basically.
Okay.
Yeah. Which is
and I am not
a little bit weird to me, but
okay, roll me.
I think you
roll
do
me an attack.
normally for that.
Yeah, and reach weapons don't benefit from flank either, unless
Yeah.
you're in 5 feet. But
Roll me an attack.
That's a 6.
That's not gonna hit.
Nope.
Blink.
Okay. That's all you're doing?
I don't think I can do anything else. I can't use a cantrip. I'm not gonna waste that, I don't think. Or can I do that as a bonus actually?
I think the rule on cantrips is like if you used like a big spell's bonus action, or as big spells in action, you can still bonus action cantrip.
I don't personally know that one, so I'm gonna rule no for now and then look it up later. So I'm not looking rules up left, right, and center.
Yeah, no, it's perfectly fine. I'll end my turn there. This is why I play mostly melee, because I can never keep track of shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. It is Ashara's turn, and she's going to take an attack at the Gnoll C.
No,
Is she able to see past the tent?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I found it. So it's
Oh no, that's not gonna do it. And because Eric's not here, I'm not gonna do anything else with that roll. That was a very shit roll. No, it doesn't hit. So that ends her turn.
okay. So I found it. It only really applies if you basically have a bonus action spell. Essentially, one of them has to be a bonus action to. But it's basically you can cast 2 spells on a turn, but one of them has to be a cantrip, and one has to be a bonus action.
Yeah.
Okay.
In any combination of the matter, essentially.
Okay, no worries.
Excellent, Delaney. You are right where Gnoll C wants you. Thank you for that. He is going. Excellent. Perfect. That was a
Big
natural
time.
20.
Ah. So now they're
Natural
both.
20
Ow!
with a spear. So that is. That
You
was a
got hit with a
natural nat 20 on a spear. For 18 points of piercing damage.
Oh, that's not good. I'm
Alright.
bloodied.
Thank you
Are you
for
still
putting.
standing?
I'm still standing, barely.
Barely. The answer is barely. Okay.
Okay. Yes, and thank you for putting yourself right where the Gnoll wanted you. Too bad it couldn't kill you, but also, yay, still standing. Thank you. That will end its turn. Robin's doing nothing.
Phoenix is
Doing
particularly
nothing.
bloodthirsty this time.
Well, to be fair, I feel like this one Gnoll has to compensate for the ass whooping everybody else received.
Yes. Gnoll D is going to take a bite attack on Killian. Nope. That does not hit. 9 does not hit. So that
Not
will,
even close.
its turn. That's dead. That's dead. That's dead. Okay, and the final Gnoll is going to break invisibility and take a pot shot at Akahoshi.
Well, yeah, I'm the only one that can see.
Well, take a pot shot at Akahoshi.
Because everybody else is very much like, I want to say just barely out of range.
No, because it's using its longbow.
Oh, it's a longbow, so it's got full clearance.
Unfortunately, nothing hits. And then it is all the way down to the Witherling.
I'm gonna swing a swing at the Gnoll right here.
Okay.
And I get a +4 on both of those, so I'm pretty sure a 10 doesn't hit and a 16.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so one of those hits, the other one doesn't. Boop. That's 4 damage. 6
Alrighty.
damage, excuse me. 4 on the dice +2, yeah.
Okay. And we are back up to Akahoshi.
Okay. This Gnoll is either very brave or very, very stupid.
Or
Why not
angry.
both?
Probably both.
I mean, they're kind of two sides of the same coin. Just one has you surviving, one has you dying.
Can I just like look at the dead bodies around and just be like, is this really how you want to go out? and then immediately whip out my bow and shoot.
Okay, which one are you
The
aiming
one that
for?
shot at me, duh. I'm directing this
Okay.
all at the one who shot at me, who's making a very grave decision. I'm giving him one chance to run.
Okay.
making
Unfortunately,
it known.
gnolls don't understand common.
You'd expect the ones that have been chasing Delaney to actually understand common. Oh well. So that's a 19 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
It's not sneak attack because no one else is here.
Sorry.
5 plus-
Actually, no, you have assassinate as well because it hasn't taken any damage.
Oh, well, okay. So that's 60. then what? That's auto crit instead. So
Yeah.
Prettiest Maximus.
so instead of that being 9, that chalks up to 13 damage.
Alrighty. Still standing.
And then I have bonus actions. Dash, just engage, hide. Okay, I don't have a bonus action to dodge. Okay, so then let's throw dagger. Let's throw dagger. I think he's a little. Okay, I have to move a little closer to get in a comfortable range for dagger.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
okay.
right. No, the two gnolls beside you are dead.
Yeah, they're dead.
Yeah, no. I was just like getting confused at my own notes.
Yeah,
On them.
that's
Alright.
throw a dagger at him.
Alright.
That's an actual 20.
Okay. What is the max damage of the dagger?
For a crit with the dagger, that would be without the modifier. That would be 8.
It's still standing, but it's
Oh, yeah.
very
Well, let me roll. Yeah, 5 damage.
okay. Yeah. Still standing, very bloodied.
I like to imagine now there's just like an arrow like poking near like one vital, just barely missing, and a dagger just poking next to the other vital, also just barely not touching it.
Yes. Agila, you're up.
I'm just gonna be free speech. Run.
First off, as the for my bonus action, I'm gonna move the spiritual weapon up and attack Gnoll C.
Okay.
That's a 25 hits.
Yes.
Just kidding. What do you want?
Freaking rolled a 19. A 6, jeez.
For what? Damage?
No. That was me saying the way I rolled on the natural the D20.
Okay.
What was that? 8, 9. 11 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Punch him in the head till he dies.
Alrighty.
For a peace cleric, that's not exactly peaceful.
Hey, that one is definitely dead.
Well, to be fair, this is what happens when you wake up people from their beauty sleep.
I mean, to be fair, like he was that low, so low health. Like probably one punch will do it. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And she is going to walk up to Ducky Boy over here, and I'm gonna upcast. She places her hand on his shoulder and mutters something under her breath. I'm going to upcast Cure Wounds at 2nd level, since kinda hurting over here. 18 points back.
So that entire crit that just happened did not happen.
She can't burn another 2nd level, so don't get hit that hard again.
I have lay on hands though.
Yeah, but yeah, you just took 18 points of healing. You
Wait,
just
do I
feel very much at peace, and you're not hurting nearly as bad anymore. Is Delaney still doing badly, or is he doing okay now?
I don't know because Sean hasn't
Updated
added
the tracker.
Oh, sorry, I missed that. My bad. How much did I heal?
18.
I'm doing well then. Sorry, my bad. Hey.
Yeah.
Basically, the crit that hit you just basically ceased to happen.
Yeah, I'm 23 out of 33 now.
Okay.
Excellent.
She moves closer to the still living Gnoll. And that ends my turn.
Who is now slowly becoming a pincushion.
Okay, that one's dead. That one's dead. Delaney, it is your turn.
I am going to. I'm going to run out and I'm going to throw some darts at the Gnoll, the remaining Gnoll.
Okay.
So more pincushioning.
Yay.
Yeah, all right. So I'll go right here.
So now I do want to ask, like, if the blind rage has calmed down, is there any reaction to the fact that I'm basically standing over two bodies?
We will get to that when we're out of combat.
Okay, cool.
No, I said Delaney is raging too. He murdered someone today. He murdered a Gnoll today.
Anyway, what are you doing? What's your turn?
I'm throwing a dart, and that's 23 non-natural.
Okay, that hits. Roll me damage.
Four piercing damage.
Okay, Gnoll is still standing.
Why won't you die?
I think if it comes to the top of my round, if Ashara doesn't hit this, I think I'm going to murder it.
I think, and then with a free action, Delaney's gonna throw one arm up and throw the other arm up and flip it a feather, or not feather. What I don't know what you would call fingers for a Kenku.
The feathers.
The kind of picture of feather.
The feathers.
Pinion?
Yeah. No, pinion's just another word for feather.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Oh, he's just doing the arm in front of him, other arm up, flipping him off.
Okay.
Right out, I should say. He doesn't know if it's he or her, or he or him, or her, him. Brain.
Brains are weird. Killian, your turn.
Oh, okey. I'm gonna swing my glaive. Hope maybe this time it works.
Okay.
Hit it.
The 14.
Oh.
Plus anything else, or?
Nope, that's it.
No, it does not hit. It actually catches on the hide and scale armor mix that this Gnoll's wearing.
Oops.
Yep, that's it.
Okay. Yeah. Shara is going to take an attack at Gnoll F. No, she's not.
Sorry.
Because that also misses. I am not rolling well. But she is going to move close.
I'm not rolling well for myself.
But she's going to move about there. Hey.
Don't worry, I think that Witherling can do it.
Yeah.
I was gonna say my Weatherlings.
Robin's doing nothing. Nothing.
And then Gnoll's A, B, C, D.
Yeah. And it is Gnoll D's turn, and it is going to take a swing at Killian.
Or attempt.
Fine.
Yes, attempt. No. No, absolutely not.
So it's just a misfest over there.
Yeah, that one's dead. That one's dead. That one's dead.
Other than
Knowles A to C and E are dead, plus the pack leader and the other Witherling.
Yeah. F is going to take a shot at Delaney.
Don't die. I don't think I won't have reses yet.
Deflect missiles. You have a reaction again.
That's correct.
Yeah.
No, that misses. That barely misses. And it is the Witherling's turn.
Wonderful. We're gonna make 2 swings at this Gnoll in front of me.
Okay.
Oh, that's a 5 and a nat 20.
Okay. Roll me damage.
I guess that nat 20 makes up for that nat 1.
No, it wasn't even nat 1. Oh, that wasn't nat 1. Oh.
Yes, roll me damage.
10.
How do you want to do this?
The Witherling is just going to bring its club, like, it's gonna look at Killian, and then Killian's gonna nod in, like, the old sort of, like, Roman fashion, you know, and just bring the club down over the Gnoll's head, splintering it into a tiny little bit.
Oh, that is perfect. And bloody. Oh, God, all of you are covered in blood.
Actually, I'm mostly clean because I was sniping things. And Aguilar is also very clean because she has not touched anything. And Ashara.
I'm just coated in the singular Gnoll blood. Like,
Delaney's actually probably the most covered in blood because he's been very
Covered in
Delaney's
blood,
been bare head
eyebrows
on.
sticking out.
Okay, Akahashi, it is your turn again.
beautiful. Yeah, I'm very much close enough. He's very much on his last legs, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to rush him with my other dagger.
Okay.
And can I also, with the bonus action, basically take the dagger out that's in there for the offhand attack, like just basically push the knife.
Ow! Roll me your first attack, please.
What's your alignment?
My alignment is my alignment. That is 15 on dice plus 6, 21.
Yeah. You know what? Just tell me how you want to do this.
Oh, thank you. I was hoping for this. Okay, so I'm going to pretty much like rush it and then like take out the dagger, sidestep, and slit its throat both ways.
Oh, nice.
Hey.
And basically, the blood's gonna also pretty much splatter all over me. And then before it crumbles, I'm going to repeatedly stab it. Like, it's already dead, and I'm very much stabbing viciously.
Okay.
And probably laughing like an absolute psychotic maniac at the same time.
Oh, shit, what? Chaos, got it.
I've never once said Akahoshi's a good person.
Yeah, only the lady thinks they're a good person.
Yeah, and when that battle high wears off, you're gonna be seeing something not so pleasant because you're staring it dead in the face.
Okay, good work, everybody. You all a lot of shit, and you are all out of initiative now. I want to make sure I've got all dead enemies.
Delaney's gonna walk over to the pack leader and drag their corpse over the fire and toss it in.
Casually ignoring like the psychoticness happening on the path.
Yeah.
Yes. And he's
well,
right. I will say his right eye is twitching.
yeah. Okay, while you're doing that, Shara captures the gleam of a small brooch on one of the other gnolls, and she walks over, and you all feel it this time. You all feel that tug of magic of the weave. And before any of you have a chance to react, Ashara essentially is sucked into what looks like a small metallic brooch.
Oh, no.
Kind of thing.
She got wormholed.
Finish. That it looks like some sort of holy symbol almost. It is a clock face that is split by a blade. And if any of you would like to roll me religion, you may do so.
Ooh, I will roll the religions.
I will.
I'm a little preoccupied with these bodies that I'm probably desecrating.
Okay.
Probably, he says.
Probably, he says, with an
that's a
exclamation
23.
point.
Pardon?
23 for religion.
23?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought I heard like 33 or 43 for a second.
Yeah.
No, we're not nearly high enough for 33 yet.
Okay.
Raise his hand.
15.
Okay, and Delaney, you got a 6, did I see?
Yep, I got a 6. Delaney doesn't know anything.
Actually, no, that's enough you vaguely recognize the symbol. You've seen it here and there before, but it's not well known. It's sort of one of the smaller gods of time, Kronos, essentially. You don't know where Kronos came from. You think maybe Zakura way or somewhere in the Horde lands or something like that. Killian and Agila, you guys absolutely 100% know. Kronos is a deity that was brought from the Horde lands that separate Faerun and Karatura. What Gnolls are doing with this badge, you have no idea. But you do know that Goliaths occasionally worship Kronos as a just as a general time god. Otherwise, there's not much to say about it.
But we just saw one of our friends get yoinked into it.
Yeah. You do think that is probably very important to hang on to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She's a little dumbfounded for a moment and clearly worried, but she's like, we'll get you out of there somehow. She is going to very carefully take a cloth out of her package it up with as much padding as she can and place it in her pack. She doesn't want anything to happen to it. Her friend's in there. Who needs healing?
I can dish up some healing.
Who said that? Out character?
Me. I have lay on hands.
Okay, but who said that out character? Right? Which character? Right? Because I don't know all the characters. Okay,
that was Killian.
That's the one that just
Warforged. The Warforged popped out of the ether.
Yes.
Sorry. Who are you?
Oh, I'm Killian. I don't think we met yet.
I don't believe so.
No, I'm Killian. I was handling some stuff the last couple of days while y'all were about. Sorry for my late entry. But like they say, always better late than never.
I would say so, considering several of them popped up shortly after you did. So your timing was pretty good, actually. I am Shahar Malek Agilar. I am one of the guards for Lord Mayon.
Okay, I'm Killian. I was I was a temple guard, a millennia or so, whatever the case was. Yeah, I don't really have an oath anymore right now.
Might I ask what temple do you serve at?
I don't rightly remember. Time isn't kind to the old gods.
I apologize. I am a cleric of Bahamut.
Wonderful. I'm what they call an oath breaker.
What would she know about that, Phoenix?
Generally, Oathbreakers are fallen paladin. Some of them, like Killian, I try to be decent people, but others, let's just say, not good at all. So it really depends. Yeah.
It's not like
but obviously they broke their oath, so it is a serious thing, and the evil ones essentially, evil is as evil does and gives everything a bad name.
Good enough. She looks him. She gives him a quick look over and nods with that in mind. And he clearly hasn't done anything yet to them to warrant any suspicion beyond the oath breaking part. But I mean, an oath breaker paladin could mean anything from breaking an oath to a good god or a neutral god or an evil one, and that or whatever, and that it's just a very large gamut. So for all she knows, he learned something about his order or his oath that made him realize that, it wasn't the right way to do things or something. Because that would break, going against that would break it just as much as breaking an oath to, if he was a cleric Bahamut or something. So yeah, that's a really tough gambit. So for now, she nods. Say, well, it's good to meet you, Killian.
Likewise.
And Delaney speaks up. Yeah, it's good to see you. You came in right about. Like, did Delaney have an accent?
I do not know.
I don't remember.
I think as Akahoshi calms back down, can I investigate these bodies? I want to see if there's anything worth.
Sure, go for it.
Cool. I want to see if there's anything worth just kind of taking, because they're dead. They don't need it anymore.
Yeah,
it's worthless to them.
It is worthless to a corpse.
That is accurate.
Okay.
That's 16.
Okay. Essentially, the only worthwhile things taking are the various armors that they were wearing. So you'll find that even then, it's questionable. These are Gnoll. So, but you do find hide armor and a wooden shield on one of them. There is studded leather on another one.
Beautiful.
One of them is wearing a pieced together chain shirt. That one looks like the metal at least could be worth something if you take it back to town, and or it could be repaired. It's hard to say. There is a armor that is a mix of hide and scale mail. So it's like sort of hide leather, then a bit of scale mail, etc., etc. Like it was pieced together really badly.
It's kind of a weird.
Yeah, there's another chain shirt. And there is a very beat up breastplate among them.
Okay.
Otherwise, the weapons are pretty much standard that you would find on Gnoll. They're also in not very good condition.
On the breastplate, Ajar wants to take a quick look at that.
Okay, doing what?
Just kind of looking over it, see if it's any better than her current breastplate, or is it just kind of standard breastplate?
It's a standard breastplate that has been through shit, essentially.
Okay.
It is. These are coming off Gnolls, and Gnolls are not known to take good care of their thing. Yeah.
This could have served them so much better if they only took care of it. She kind of drops it down back onto the body. But nothing interesting there for her.
Free improvement if it wasn't so beat up.
Yeah, I'm sure it could serve somebody, but she kind of twinks her, hits her fist against her breastplate. Hers is much better condition. She clearly takes care of it.
Well, yeah, I've definitely moved closer, and yeah, whatever was black is definitely clearly red now. There's a lot of blood on Akahoshi.
Does anyone have some water to pour on this man?
It's fine.
We need a shower.
Those Gnolls need a shower.
I would say they do not. They are dead.
I said needed.
You mean the bloody mist that's the Gnolls?
Okay, that is fair.
Oh, I'd feel so much better after that.
Killian, I assume you have moved in closer to the group?
Yes, I have.
Alright, yes, and your withling is trailing along behind you. Like a puppy. A giant murderer.
So what's the thing that Ashara vortexed into? Because I didn't roll yet on that.
Oh.
So I'm asking in character because they looked at it. I was over there busy.
She was sucked into this this gem. She pulls out. She'll rummage back into her pack and unwrap the gem. It's a symbol of Kronos. I'm not quite sure how or why she was sucked into it, but for the time being, I felt it should be kept safe.
Out of character, I'm glad you told me that because he would have had zero idea. That was a natural one. I'm sure for religion, that. So, yeah. I'm not familiar with that god.
Minor time deity. There are more important ones, but some races like the Goliaths worship them fairly often.
And as you are all talking, the Kenku creeps closer and then just attaches herself like full on sibling hug to Delaney on one of Delaney's arms.
Delaney hugs back and I think he lifts her up a little bit.
Robin is just like wide-eyed staring at you all like, what the fuck?
And then also the sidebar of what she'd probably heard all the way over back on the path.
Yeah.
I do think Delaney is since he's calmed down, he is giving her a look over just to make sure she's okay, because he did notice something was off, but then like the blood rage took over.
I am so glad you mentioned that. Delaney, as you look your sister up and down, you notice very prominently that where the prosthetic on her left foot should be, it is now flesh and blood.
What? Wait. I think like, what? Wait, what? I think he actually grabbed her leg carefully and lifts it up and putting his. I feel like he puts his ear to it because he doesn't believe. He's not sure if he's seeing what he's seeing, and he's trying to make sure if it's just not a better prosthetic leg.
There is nothing. As soon as you touch it, you know this leg is flesh and blood. There is nothing artificial about it. And while Delaney's doing this, Akahoshi, you notice in the dim light of the fire, just very briefly, a glint of metal near where her ear would be. It is very, very well hidden under her feathers. You know the shape. You've used this before. It is a spy's murmur.
A what?
A spy's murmur. It's I will pull up the thing for you in a second.
Now, I don't know what it does as a player, but also, if I've used it before, why don't I have one on hand?
So it sort of lets them do what Addie can do.
No, it's definitely.
It is much more.
It's a little more high. It's a little more high octane than that.
Oh yeah, no, I'm sorry. I completely misread. I completely missed that entire last sentence. My eyes are losing focus, I guess. Yeah, no, that's cool.
Yes.
Okay.
So
there's her focus is drawn to Delaney, right?
Yes, it is. And Delaney,
hang
on, I'm not done yet. And Delaney definitely knows that foot is 100% flesh and blood.
Oh no.
Yeah. So now that I've noticed the spy's murmur, can I like slip to like around her or the side, just basically out of her vision, and then yoink it off of her?
Roll me stealth.
She's not gonna hear jack shit.
I
can tell you that.
Why not?
Because Boots of Elvenkind, my steps don't make any noise.
Yeah.
So she'd have to be kind of like really paying attention to me to see if I actually moved.
No.
Okay,
roll me stealth.
That's 25.
Jeez.
It's a 16 and a 17.
Oh, yeah. She misses you. Yeah, so
Beautiful.
move your token where you want it to be.
Whoop.
Okay, and then you said you took that off her.
I'm gonna steal Despise Murmur off of her.
Okay. Are you trying to do it discreetly or?
Well, he already knows something's up.
Yeah.
This, well, I'm already being discreet by hiding behind her and doing it. So, I mean, this is already just as discreet as it's going to be.
Okay. All right.
He's not
Delaney.
yelling yoink.
Yeah, Delaney.
Yeah, I'm not yelling.
Delaney, what is your reaction to the flesh and blood leg?
Oh, what happened? I'm glad you're not like 1/5 my friend Killian over there anymore. But how?
Addie. Sorry. Oh, Addie. It says I've heard of some magics that can do this, but she doesn't know enough about it to say beyond that.
Was the lesser restoration. I grew tired of maintaining. Delaney, I'm not even going to get you to roll for this. You would know that is 100% fault. Your sister would never get tired of her creation. Ever.
Whoops.
Insert stolen Spies Murmur here. I need to roll sleight of hand for that steal, right?
Yes, roll me sleight of hand.
Natural fucking 20.
Alright, you get it without her noticing.
I think at that, I think there's like Delaney's having a flashback of like all the shit that his sister has built into her prosthetic leg, including the time he had to talk her out of. She basically added a thing for it so that she could pack gunpowder into the bottom of the leg and basically spin and kick someone and cause an explosion. And he's like, I think his eyes just kind of like narrow. And can I roll an insight? Or no, what would it be? I think he's actually closely more examining now. That does not sound right at all.
Yeah, as they talk, I'm going to walk away with the Spies Murmur.
Okay.
Because if I know exactly what it does, I know that someone's listening, and there's no reason this should have it, especially with how much not adding up.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I cannot help with Zone of Truth.
Yeah.
20 feet out, it's 20 feet out of earshot, or
It should be decent anyway.
Decently out of earshot?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So Delaney's trying to get a read on his sister.
Yeah, because I think he just that doesn't add up because his sister put too much shit into that leg.
Okay, you don't even have to roll. You know, the more you look at her, the more. I mean, this visually looks like your sister, but the more you look at her, the more things don't add up. Like just a slightly different set to her shoulders, just a slightly different way that she's sitting. It is a very good replica.
Oh no.
But it is not your sister.
Dun dun dun.